Hello, YouTube universe. This is just going to be a quick introductory video. I had a YouTube channel about 5 years ago. I was on a weight loss journey back then too. Seems to be a never-ending cycle for me. Obviously didn't work, otherwise I still wouldn't be doing this. So this journey is going to follow me through weight loss surgery. I'm actually having the gastric sleeve in February. Started this process in October. And then my pre-op appointment is Friday. And they'll actually give me my surgery date then. I've been watching a whole bunch of VSGers videos. That's where I've done a lot of my research, on top of obviously talking to doctors and professionals, but I prefer to hear people's personal stories. Sorry, I hate making videos. I hate it, but I need to keep myself accountable. And hopefully leech on to some of that support you guys offered everybody. So a little bit about me. I'm 32 years old. I'm married. I have 4 kids. My oldest is 15. My youngest is 8. 2 boys, 2 girls. I run an in-home daycare. So that's why I'm a little messy right now. I'm tired. Anyway, so I've tried a whole bunch of stuff since I was 12. I've done acupunctures, Weight Watchers, Phentermine, HCG diet, counting calories, carbs, Atkins, South Beach. And granted, I can lose, but then it comes right back, plus some. It's horrible. I hate it. So when I really got into this journey, deep, was back in 2011. I had ballooned up to 217 pounds, I think. I can't remember. And just to give you a frame of reference, I'm only 4'11" and a half. I'm not even 5 foot. And that was with the HCG diet. I managed to lose 15 pounds in 15 days, but I was getting horrible headaches. It felt like I was going to have an aneurysm. So I had to stop. So I ended up gaining that 15 back, plus another 15. So then I was 230. Time went on. My husband's in the military. We got stationed in Korea. I was being supervised, doing a supervised diet there, the Phentermine. And I managed to lose 20 pounds in 3 weeks. I was going to the racquetball court every day. I was playing 2 hours a day. I was having so much fun. I was toning up. I was like, woohoo. I was losing pant size or dress size or whatever you want to call it. And that started giving me a headache too. Couldn't take it. So the 20 that I had lost doubled. So I gained back 40. So now, and then I was able to get, rid of some of it. I got down to 230, 235, was staying in between there. And me and my husband decided that we wanted a baby. We're both in our second marriages. 3 of my children are from his first marriage, and then I have one of my own. So we went through IVF in Korea, and Korea is cheap. I think we paid $3,800 for the whole process. It was successful. Got pregnant. Was overjoyed. Went to my first prenatal appointment, and you have to give blood. You have to pee in the cup, all that good stuff. Did that. Got a call back from the nurse stating that there was over 500 grams of sugar in my urine, that I needed to come back and do the glucose test. Yay, fun stuff. So I go back the next day. I drink the nasty Kool-Aid, and they do the 1 hour testing. It came back really high. So I was diagnosed diabetic. Now, between the time of me getting the IVF done and my first prenatal appointment, I had ballooned up from 235 to 270. But apparently I was diabetic before I was pregnant. You know, I got diagnosed at 7 weeks, so obviously it wasn't, obviously it wasn't, gestational diabetes. Because I was diabetic, they had me come in every week. I went in for my 8-week appointment, and they couldn't find the heartbeat. So I had to go back 2 days later, and because they did a blood draw just to see if my numbers were doubling, and they weren't. So she's like, well, you can either let it pass on its own, or you can take medicine, or we can do, my brain just went. Anyway, a DNC, that's what it's called. So, I was like, well, I'm just going to pass it naturally. And a week later, I woke up, thought it was happening. Went to the hospital. They're like, no, your numbers are still up there. But so come back the following Monday so they can do an ultrasound. So they did an ultrasound. Sure enough, the baby was there. No heartbeat. Again. So at this point, I was like 9 weeks, 3 or 5 days. I can't remember. I ended up miscarrying. That was a huge eye-opener to me. I have never been so depressed in my life. And it all boiled down to the fact that I was diabetic and did not know it. I had let myself get to that point. There's no excuse. So I battled depression. By July, I was down to 245. So 25 pounds. We were coming back to the States. And I was like, you know what? It's like, I want to look into having weight loss surgery. I had looked into the option before back in like 2009. Some stuff happened, wasn't able to get it done. And I was a smoker, and I couldn't quit smoking. So we get back to stateside, and we happen to get stationed somewhere where they do it on post. We actually have a retired colonel who was a bariatric surgeon once he got out, and a vicar sitting near us, and now he opened a program here on post. So in order to qualify for this program, first of all, you have to go to the seminar. There's 10 nutrition classes, follow up by a dietitian every 4 to 6 weeks. You have to have a BMI of 35 with a comorbidity being diabetes, sleep apnea, high cholesterol, anything like that. Got it all. Or a BMI of 40 and above with no comorbidities. Sorry, I can't talk today. So, and of course you have to go through the psych eval, and they have to approve you, and I had to take a personality test and all that jazz. So when I've been through the classes, my last class is actually in 2 days. And then I get to see the actual surgeon Friday, and that's when he'll set up my appointment. Honestly, I don't think I would have had the nerve to do this had I not been watching everybody else's videos. And no, I haven't commented. I'm more of I'm a creeper, I guess is what you call it. I watch and I get inspiration, and it pumps me up, and I see how great you guys are doing, and I love it, and I'm so happy for you guys, and I'm hoping I can have that much success with myself. I am a little bit iffy with the liquid diet, but I'm sure, like, I had to quit smoking like this time, and I did. As of tomorrow, it'll be 4 weeks. So, and I've been smoking for 16 years. So, and I quit cold turkey. If that tells you how bad I want this. And his nurse had told me you had to be quit for at least 30 days in order to get the surgery. And I noticed, like, with a lot of you guys were able to eat, like, right afterwards or drink or whatever. From what his nurse was telling me, he only does surgery on Monday, so I'll have surgery on a Monday. I won't get anything that day. The next day they'll do a barium swallow test to make sure I don't have any leaks. And if I do, they'll immediately take me back to the OR and correct it. It's at that time, if there is no leaks, then they'll start letting me take liquids in. So I'm really nervous about that. My wonderful husband will be home to take care of our kids. My mom's coming to stay with me for a week. So I definitely have a good support system. I'm just hoping this is a tool I can use for the rest of my life. A big thing for me was, we're in one of the biggest cities in the world, and there's so much stuff to do, but in order to do it, you have to walk a lot. And my family wanted to go to the Seoul Tower, and I couldn't because I was too scared I would hold them back. I mean, you're figuring you're climbing stair after stair after stair after stair after stair after stair to get up even to the base. Unless you want to pay, $100 to ride the thing that goes up, like, it's almost like a ski lift, I guess, that goes from the bottom to the top. So I feel like I've held my family back quite a bit. When we got home on our leave before we had a report here, we went to an amusement park, and I was scared to try to get on any of the rides because I was afraid of the embarrassment of not being able to lock myself in, I guess. And I just want to be able to enjoy my family more. I honestly want to be the mom that's involved with my kids, not the one that's having to sit there and watch them play. Anyway, sorry, I'm not very exciting, but I'm nervous. Not good at this. So stats. My highest weight was 270. When I started this process, I was 245. Honestly, when I weighed myself this morning, I was 240. I mean, so since October, 5 pounds. But then I teeter. Like, it's almost like I'm just stuck. I can't go anywhere. So I'm really hoping to get up this hump. I mean, 30 pounds on my own since May is okay. I need a little help and a little push. So, I will try to update on Friday. It's really hard. Like, I don't like my kids being around when I'm trying to make a video. So, like, I'm hiding in my bedroom. But anyway, thank you for hearing me out. And maybe next time I won't be so nervous. Have a wonderful day. Bye.